And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It is Manchester City and they take on Aarhus.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Lovely to be here. I can't wait for this one. A nice quick tempo from both sides will be ideal for me. Let's hope we get that. Should be a great game.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson stands between the posts. Kevin De Bruyne starts with Rodri in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Attending the Etihad Stadium. Enjoy the match.
Potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester City get the ball rolling. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Gabriel Jesus now. And he's in. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. It'll be a throw. They had to clear it. Just tell us, Lee, what you think the plan should be from the point of view of the visitors. Oh, in with a chance! And he clears it out of harm's way. I must say, Lee, respect and admiration grows for Kevin De Bruyne with each passing year. So many attributes. What are you looking for from the Belgian in this game?
Well, he plays the game as if the ball's his own. He lends it to other players. He's the glue between the team, between the different departments of the team, and he links everything together.
Olsen. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. De Bruyne. And that pass could be troublesome. And he could cash in. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick out a teammate. And it all leads to a 2v1 on the keeper, which he really doesn't have any chance with. It's a great team goal.
The opening goal of the game then.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. De Bruyne. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Olsen. Powerson. And the referee blows for a foul. Mortensen. Unable to keep the ball that time. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Opportunity it is. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Well, it could be on for him here. And begging to be put away. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pullback cross, and then a 2v1. Both of them teasing the goalkeeper. That really is a lovely worked goal. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, a second goal for them here. Sterling. Sterling, chances on. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Gundogan. Oh, he's through here. Still could be dangerous. Danger averted for now. An alert intervention. Joao Cancelo. Mahrez. Disappointing pass. He's in with a chance. Will he finish? Can they cover up? And he's broken free. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Played into the centre of the box, but fisted away by the goalkeeper. Terrific block there.
Well, City controlling the lion's share of possession. If you have that...
And somehow he prevents a goal.
Well, it looked a certain goal, Derek. The agility, the reflex is unbelievable.
And now the delivery. Not messing around with that clearance. Corner once more. Over it comes. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but it's a real opportunity goes begging there.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. Gabriel Jesus. Opportunity it is. Must be. It could be up for grabs. And in the end, no damage done. Well, nothing productive, really. On the offensive. Gundogan waiting for it. Not a poor ball, and easy for the keeper. Significant acreage for City to run into. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one, and he's squandered it big time.
And he did well to cut it out. A potential danger here. And Sterling has it. De Bruyne in the centre. It's still alive. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. It is advantage Manchester City here. Gabriel Jesus. And this time, it's in. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Throw-ins given. Kevin Dix. Olsen. He takes aim. Ederson was always likely to catch that one. De Bruyne. Here's Mahrez. Moving forward effectively. Might be a chance here. Can they cover up? And a time for calm on the ball. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Now, following that tackle, he's got to go into the book.
Yeah, he's mistimed more than anything there. Just mistimed his tackle.
Olsen. Nikolai Paulsen. Now Sané. A bit sloppy in possession. And he's broken free. Still a chance. What a high-quality stop it was.
Well, look at the speed he sets himself, Derek. He gets ready and makes a really good save.
And he's fired over the corner. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, we're seeing in this game just how difficult it is, Lee, to contain Riyad Mahrez.
Well, his overall game is top draw, but his quality when it comes to finding the back of the net is there for all to see. And we've seen it again here today.
Potentially exciting 90 minutes here, and Manchester... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Mortensen. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Gabriel Jesus. And dispossessed. Pressing as a team. And slipped through by Ilkay Gundogan. And Gabriel Jesus, he's in behind. Kevin Dix. Mahrez! Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Olsen. Powerson. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And that pass could be troublesome. He's managed to get in behind. It must go in, surely. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
So the action continues and City really cantering to victory here. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Sterling ready. Just too much loft. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And this time, it's in! Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
There to win it back. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Well, sloppy in possession. Half an hour remaining then. Olsen. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Space and time for the cross. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Here's Gabriel Jesus. A very good tackle. And possession lost, intercepted. Crossing opportunity. Can they convert? Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Olsen. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Good tackle. Given away by City. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Oh, they have it again. Mahrez. It is advantage Manchester City here. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Boubacar Sané. Now Sané. Nikolai Paulsen. And it's Gabriel Jesus. But it can't get all the way through. The cut back. Oh, really close. Just over the top. There to take it away. Good visualisation and execution. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Getting in there to intercept. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Again, they couldn't keep it. Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football, and City have ticked all the boxes in that department.
And he's dispatched the header!
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And I bet he can't believe the time and space he's got to simply nod the ball into the net. No jump needed, too easy.
And time for the change now. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Joao Cancelo. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Teammate available. Just wanted to get it out of there. And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
And 5 minutes to go. Olsen. And slipped through by Ilkay Gundogan. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
High pressing at its best. Real chance. Can he convert? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Olsen. Wonderful tackle. The room to roam on the wing. Chances on. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Good visualisation and execution. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory. Lee, your assessment?
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game. And they were certainly that today. Sharp, clinical and exciting to watch for sure.
Gabriel Jesus entitled to feel very pleased on the back of this. Lee, for you, what did he do?
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
And that pass could be troublesome, and he could cash in. There it is, a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Well, it could be on for him here. And begging to be put away. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end.
And a warm welcome. This is the scene here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And this has all the makings of a highly engrossing match. It is Manchester City, and they take on Aarhus.
Yeah, great to be here. How lucky are we, Derek? We get paid for this. Astonishing, really. Looking forward to a fabulous game. I'm sure the fans are too. Should be great.
And the match is underway. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson between the posts. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Rodri in central midfield. And the centre... And in with a real chance. Punched away. Gabriel Jesus. Masterful piece of foiling. Nikolai Paulsen. He's done remarkably well to get himself forward here, Gabriel Jesus. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. City move it forward with purpose. Sterling crossing. Gundogan. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. And it's Gabriel Jesus. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And he's fired over the corner. Well, thumped clear. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. And De Bruyne firing it over. Well, no end product. Corner again. And he takes on the shot. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, the referee making it clear on a different day, it could have been a booking. And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered.
Well, here's the replay, and boy, what a spot kick this is. Just look where it ends up. Top bin. No one's saving that.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
City goal. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. What can he do from here? Well read to put an end to that attack. Oh, a nice looking pass. Gabriel Jesus, pretty fruitful position. Oh, surely! And a goal! The quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head!
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And the relaxed way he strikes that into the back of the net is pure quality.
So 2-0 now.
Goal for Manchester City. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
He's in with a chance. Oh, he's lost possession. Pulls it back. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
And the press is on. Powelson. He's given us away. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Well, offside, unfortunately. Mahrez. Gabriel Jesus now. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. And a poor ball. Moving forward effectively. Chance, Kevin De Bruyne. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? The game continues then, and it's been all City.
Manchester City goal. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
That's a fine-looking run by Gabriel Jesus. Powelson, not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Oh, he's through here. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Played into the centre of the box. Firing it towards goal. Excellent block. No-nonsense clearance. And a very good challenge. Olsen. An important interception.
City certainly having the lion's share of possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now, and they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Wonderfully weighted pass. So a corner here. But he's gone short with it. Manes takes it in field. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
And he did well to cut it out. Mortensen. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. They couldn't keep it again. Real danger. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Patrick Mortensen. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. So a throw in here. And City have possession once more. Made it a bit too easy for his opponent. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
Well, beaten easily here. Oh, he's given it away. Well, being pressed here. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. An attack full of promise. And the intervention, a good one by Stones. De Bruyne. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Olsen. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Here's Mahrez. And unable to keep possession. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, it's no great surprise. We sort of expected this. Kevin De Bruyne really prospering in this game, Lee.
Well, shot after shot, he's sent goal-bound, as we can see. Keeper must be really sick and tired of him. Keeps picking the ball out of the net as well.
And the match is underway. Well, he just couldn't make it happen. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And he finds the net. No difficulties and... As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Not giving him a moment's peace. Good pressure to regain possession. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Big opportunity. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely through ball to set up the chance. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines, but he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Really a very poor ball. Oh, he's through here. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Alexander Zinchenko. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Giving it a try. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Read it superbly to take back possession. Given away again. Failure to keep it there from Gundogan. It's opening up for them. Possession changing hands. Good visualisation and execution. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And space to exploit, maybe. And a useful cross. No-nonsense clearance. Spot on with that tackle. Powelson. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Well, possession lost, intercepted. Can they get in behind them? And he's taken it away. Oh, good vision. And Sterling has it. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. So a personnel change then. Olsen. Playing with purpose and control. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Far from a good pass. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Bernardo Silva. Fernandinho. Oh, in with a chance! Well, a smart enough cross there, but no attacker able to touch it. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10, it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Boubacar Sané. And a tidy ball. And space for the cross. And a goal kick will be next. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, there can be space found out there. We've seen that, but he just can't seem to free himself from the defenders right now. His team need him to find something if they're going to turn this around.
Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. "15 minutes remaining. Bernardo Silva losing out to his opponent. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Aguero. Sterling crossing. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Good defending. And they're trying to get right into his face. Nikolai Paulsen. Just 10 minutes to go. City did well to win it back. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? He's in behind. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Olsen. And dispossessed. Oh, he's really opened them up here. It could be for Raheem Sterling. Surely. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and a 2v1 is never fair. To be honest with you, the keeper's got no chance to stop this. It's lovely football.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed.
Sergio Aguero.
Paulsen. And snuffing out the danger. Incisive pass from Fernandinho. And possibilities for Aguero. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball and then through on goal. Do you go for placement or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish. Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Manchester City goal. Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
And a poor ball. Bernardo Silva. Chances on. Still possibilities. Well, body in the way. Oh, surely. And this time, it's in. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
No real threat, you've got to say. An authoritative challenge. And that is that. Full time here and a win for City. Lee, your verdict.
Well, Derek, when you play with the attacking freestyle like this lot do, chances are going to be created. And today, they had their shooting boots on as well. Terrific stuff.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. This ought to be a terrific spectacle, Lee.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
You'll be hard-pressed to find a better save than that. Lloris. And he's fired over the corner. Gets his glove on it. Ronaldo. A very effective challenge put in. Ndombele. Lo Celso. Spurs get the advantage from the referee. Options in the middle. And Lucas! Save, but still a chance. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And a throw-in it's going to be. And deciding to cross here, Son. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Federico Chiesa. And intercepts again. It's Son's ball into the middle. Federico Chiesa. Cristiano Ronaldo. This might have potential. And Morata's in the vicinity. And he clears the danger. But a poor ball giving possession back to the opposition. Lucas. Lo Celso. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, he could really get at the opposition. He has time to play it over. However, nothing comes of it. Favouring the short one. Lucas is waiting. A very effective clearance. Lo Celso. And he cuts in from the wing. And given away. Foul there, free kick awarded. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
Cuadrado. Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. And that's an important intervention. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Alderweireld. And Højbjerg with it. Here's Ndombele. Going well. Alert defending. Now what can they do from here? Ronaldo with plenty of time. Insufficient accuracy with the header, Lee.
Yeah, he got there as well. It was all about could he get it on target, but when you see how far he missed, wow.
Federico Chiesa. Now to the front post. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Morata. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Lo Celso. Effective challenge. Cut out beautifully by Alderweireld. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Lucas. Harry Kane. Lucas with it. But it can't get through. Oh, great block. Harry Kane has done it. The first goal of the contest here.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores. Well, all the hard work has paid off, but the manager knows a lot more has to be done to secure this game.
The opening goal of the game then. Well, no stopping him. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Reguilón. Alderweireld. Ndombele. Lucas with it. And there to intervene. Morata. And room now out on the flank. Cuadrado. And teammates to play it to. Applying vigorous pressure. A deft clearance. Danilo. Moving it forward. Ronaldo. Well, spot on with that challenge. Højbjerg. Lucas. Here's Ndombele. Couldn't keep it. Firing it towards goal. Oh, he saved it well.
Big corner here. Listen to the fans. They need to use that energy to suck the ball in.
And he's fired over the corner. Clattered away. Giving it a try. Well kept out. Oh, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. Played into the centre of the box. Not really the ideal clearance. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Lo Celso. Now Harry Kane. Højbjerg. Well, the pass not finding its target. Ndombele. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And crossed in there. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it was a fine first half display from Harry Kane. So the ball rolling in the second half. Spurs with the advantage, but no room for complacency. Højbjerg. Lucas. A very good tackle. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And the danger cleared. It needs an accurate cross. Well, getting a strong fist on the ball. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And now the delivery. Not messing around with that clearance. Alexandro. Morata. Firing it in. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Let's fly here. Not an awful lot wrong with that free kick, but just wide.
When you set up for a free kick, you have to hit the target. He wasn't far off, but it was a miss.
Reguilón. Alderweireld. They're really pressing their opponents. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Højbjerg. On the ball, Reguilón. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And the ball is in the net. Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
That's very fine hold-up play by Harry Kane as he waits for teammates to support him. An important interception. Kane. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Half an hour remaining then. Cuadrado. Morata. And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, the counter chance looks very real.
Abbiamo ritrovato un paio di occhiali da vista. Il proprietario può rivolgersi al bar dello stadio per informazioni.
Chiesa. High quality defending. Sissoko. Kane. Now Sissoko. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Federico Chiesa. Will he find the net? Well, it might still work out for them. Morata, but it can't get through. Can he get them level? Blocked again. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Sissoko. Lo Celso. So 20 minutes to go. Højbjerg. Son. Well, beaten easily here. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And take it away. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. Sissoko. And that's sound goalkeeping. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Played into the centre of the box. The end product just wasn't there. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And Spurs have the ball once more. Kane. Højbjerg. Really a very poor ball. With their noses in front. In the second half, what will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
Well, with a narrow lead and the clock ticking, it's easy for the Tottenham players to lose concentration. Asking the referee how long to go, looking over at the bench, staying focused is a skill.
Son. And players waiting in the centre. He succeeds in clearing it. A room to roam on the wing. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. A decisive clearance it was. This could square the game. Bentancur. Textbook defending inside the box. Bale. A fine reading of the situation.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to grab an equaliser. Surely they'll get another chance or two.
Now, what on earth happened there? Son. Lucas with it. Alert defending. Federico Chiesa. On the attack in the closing phase. And the block from Alderweireld. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned, Lee.
Well, I guess they might feel a little hard done by today's result. Not a great deal between the two teams, but that winning goal will have knocked the stuffing out of this lot, I can tell you that.
As usual, Harry Kane, difficult to defend against. Lee, what did you make of what he actually did out there on the pitch?
He's always a man...
Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon, and getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. I can't wait for this, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Lovely to be here. I can't wait for this one. A nice quick tempo from both sides will be ideal for me. Let's hope we get that. Should be a great game.
Federico Chiesa. Chiellini. On the ball, Morata. Rabiot. On to Ronaldo. Has a go. Oh, a smart stop. It'll be a corner. Over it comes. Gets his glove on it. Chiellini. Going well. Ronaldo. Good defending to prevent the chance. Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, virtually everything. Quick feet, quick mind, sees the pass before anybody else. So difficult to stop a player like that.
Lo Celso. Lucas. An unforced error, you've got to say. Well, that'll be a free kick. Ronaldo, and able to close down the shot. And a fine stop. Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
Well, chance after chance. Derek, listen to the crowd. They're expectant.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, getting a strong fist on the ball, but the keeper takes command of the situation. Corner again. And now the delivery. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goalkeeper, but you'd expect him to make that save, wouldn't you?
And firing it into the area. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Kane. Here's Lo Celso. Lo Celso. And good work to deny the chance. Corner kick then for Spurs. They take it short. And a good-looking ball. Intense pressure. Ronaldo. He's in behind. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Højbjerg. Reguilon. Now Son. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Well, far from textbook defending. Lucas Moura. Bentancur. Danilo. Making progress. Well, can they prize them open now? Ronaldo. Giving the ball away. Ndombele. Here's Lo Celso. The outcome is a goal kick here. And he read it well, intercepting it. And play halted, free kick given. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Cuts it back. A very effective challenge put in. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Lucas Moura. Excellent ball over the top. Well, he's been ruled offside. Danilo. Might be able to set up the chance. And they deal with the threat this time. Must take the lead here. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. It's been aimed towards Heung-min Son here. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. In with a chance. Surely. And the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Ronaldo. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Read it superbly to take back possession. Lo Celso. And Højbjerg with it. Son. Højbjerg. Now Son. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Well, he did his job defensively. The high press was very much on. Lucas Moura. Well, that's not watertight defending. Really getting stuck in. Well, that's a well-timed pass. There's still danger here. Well, they can bring it out now. Lo Celso. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Possession changing hands. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Ndombele. And Højbjerg with it. Lucas. And Alexandro keeping it out. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Lucas. Lo Celso. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. And still looking for space, and making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, we always like to assess how things are going for Cristiano Ronaldo. A case of could do betterly.
Well, he's been inches away from getting a goal that would make a big...
It's got to be! That's a routine take. Cuadrado. And a goal kick given. Son. Lucas. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Cristiano Ronaldo with acres of space. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here's the replay. It's a very neat piece of deception to get past the defender. And then just look at the finish. He does so well to read the bounce. Often you can send these into row Z. I know I did. But he makes perfect contact. Stunning goal.
Well, back underway here. How will Spurs reply to that setback? Half an hour remaining then. Aurier.
Tottenham really controlling possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Just the challenge that was required. Alexandro. Now Chiellini. Rabiot. Morata. Morata. Well, not the easiest of saves, but you'd expect him to stop it. They won't complain about having won the corner, and maybe an opportunity to increase their advantage.
Tecnico degli Spurs che opta per una sostituzione. Lascia il campo con il numero 28, Tanguy.
Over it comes.
Entra in campo.
I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Son. Harry Kane. Now Sissoko. And he read it superbly. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Well, they no longer have the ball. So 20 minutes to go. Sissoko. No, not the best challenge. It needs an accurate cross. And caught with ease. No real threat from the cross. Well, he's given us away. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Splendid block from Chiellini. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. He's driven in the corner. Well, no end product. And deciding to cross here, Son. Lucas Moura. Højbjerg. Lo Celso. Moving the ball nicely, trying to carve out the equaliser. Oh, the cross well blocked there by Chiellini. It's Son's ball into the middle. Well, no danger now. Could be a chance to break here. This looks threatening. Ronaldo. And they could face difficulties here. Giving it a try. Well kept out. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And now the delivery. And the danger's still on. Well, far from the ideal pass. Aurier. And given away.
Well, the crowd have reacted to this effort the players are putting in. They just need to keep their concentration and the game should be theirs.
Well, the attack finally comes to nothing and the keeper has it. Well, no way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. On the ball, Morata. Ronaldo! And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So 2-0 now.
Ha segnato la formazione di casa con il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo!
Aurier. And Højbjerg with it. Vinicius. Son. Sissoko prepared to fire. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Morata. Reguilón. Vinicius. The ball with Chiesa. A really sumptuous ball. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Vinicius. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, there's no doubt about the winner in the end, and fully deserved for me. The fans can go home happy today, Derek.
Cristiano Ronaldo usually excels, and tonight no exception, Lee.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.